Have you ever stood in front of a mirror and felt uncomfortable? Not because of your hair or clothes, but because, for a brief moment, you felt like the person looking back at you wasn't entirely you. It's strange, isn't it? How something so familiar, your own reflection, can feel so unfamiliar. Carl Jung once said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. But what if the one who irritates you the most, the one who triggers you, sabotages you, and limits you isn't out there? What if it's the version of yourself you've spent years avoiding?" We live in a world obsessed with projection. We point fingers at toxic people, cut off relationships that mirror our pain, and chase success to drown our insecurities. All the while, we run from the one person we can never outrun, ourselves. Jung called it the shadow, those parts of us we deny, reject, and suppress. The anger you blame on others, the jealousy you hide behind smiles, and the weakness you call selflessness all reside in that hidden part of you. The haunting truth is this: the more you try to avoid it, the more control it has over you. You cannot escape the shadow by pretending it isn't there. You escape its grip by turning around and facing it. The mirror never lies. It reflects everything, the light and the dark. While most people only see their curated surface, those who dare to look deeper find something else. A self that's fractured, a soul that's calling out, and a truth that's been waiting to be acknowledged quietly, patiently. You might say, "But I'm a good person." Of course you are. However, even good people bleed, and even good people carry unhealed wounds. Sometimes, what we call being good is just the fear of being seen. Jung warned us, if you do not make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. How many times have you said, "I don't know why I keep choosing the wrong people," or "I don't know why I push away the very things I want"? It's not fate, it's not bad luck, it's the echo of your unexamined self, calling out through patterns, relationships, and pain. The mirror you can't escape is not made of glass. It's made of moments, moments where you feel irrational anger, moments where you feel abandoned, triggered, or unseen, and moments where something small cracks open, something ancient. That's not a flaw, that's an invitation. The people who trigger us the most often reflect the very parts of us we've refused to claim. That partner who makes you feel unloved might be reflecting the part of you that doesn't know how to receive love. That colleague who outshines you might be mirroring the part of you that doubts your own light. That parent who never saw you could be showing you how much of your identity is built on being unseen. The longer we fight against those mirrors, the longer we remain trapped inside the very patterns we're trying to escape. But here's where it begins to shift. What if the shadow isn't here to shame you? What if it's here to free you? Carl Jung didn't say, destroy the shadow. He said, integrate it. Bring it to light. Hold it. Understand it. Because beneath that anger is a boundary you never learned to set. Beneath that envy is a desire you never felt worthy to chase. Beneath that shame is a younger version of you still waiting to be told, you are enough. The journey to healing is not about becoming someone new. It's about reclaiming what you abandoned piece by piece, wound by wound, shadow by shadow. And yes, it's terrifying to admit that the prison was never built by others, but by your own fear. But that's where your freedom lives. The mirror you can't escape from is not a punishment, it's a doorway. It's a chance to finally stop running and come home to yourself. Because the truth is, the longer you avoid your shadow, the more it will choose for you. But the moment you face it, not to fight it, but to understand it, you reclaim your life. You become whole. Not perfect, not painless, but whole. In wholeness, there is power. Not the power to dominate, but the power to simply be, to live from your core, to speak with honesty, to love without need, to walk into the world unmasked. So the next time you catch yourself looking away, pausing before the mirror, distracted by the surface, ask yourself, what am I afraid to see? Because that's where the work begins. And when you do the work, you don't just heal, you liberate. Not just yourself, but everyone around you. When one person stops running from the mirror, it gives others permission to do the same. And that is how we change the world, one reflection at a time.